as always, before we get started, we're going to talk about our tea today, and that is dandelion tea. There are so
Yes.
many. Oh, dandelion is so funny because we naturally think it's a weed. We go outside, we're
Mm.
like, oh, we got to get rid of all the dandelions. My whole life, we grew up taking them out of the grass. But there are so many healing properties that come along with dandelion that it's almost comical that we think it's a weed because there is so many healing powers. It's like a magic plant that
It
can bring
really
so much
is.
healing. Yeah.
Yes. I mean, who would have thought, right? I mean, one of the things that, I mean, we look at it like a weed, but when you look at the list of medicinal properties that comes with this tea, oh my gosh, I mean, it just covers everything. And of course, all herbs carry lots of antioxidants and vitamins and minerals. But when I was told that I needed to use dandelion tea, I was holding a lot of water retention and I was unable to lose weight. I was having a lot of kidney issues. And when I started to use dandelion tea, it helped me release that excess water from my body and help me with my elimination process. It helps not only with the kidneys, but it helps detoxify the liver, the intestines. It can
Hmm.
also help people who are struggling with colon cancer, pancreatic cancer, and especially the cancers that are connected to am I saying that properly? Eliminatory parts of the body,
We're struggling
as
with
far
our
as
words
with our
today.
words today. So it's just, it could save your life. We were talking about your friend.
Yeah,
Can you share that story?
my sister was in a holistic store and a woman came up to her and was like, "Have you tried dandelion yet?" And she's like, "No, I haven't." And she said, "I was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer. And instead of going down the route of going through chemotherapy, I decided to take a holistic approach and I use dandelion every single day." And she said, "I swear it cured me." And
Yep.
that is so powerful that something so simple it can have such a profound impact. And even
Yes.
in season 1, episode 9 with Sarah, she even discussed how different plants have different colors. And with dandelion, it's very much so, like Canna said, into the eliminatory situation. It's there to help heal things, to help clear with urinary tract infections, UTIs, all of those kinds of things that we do get as well. So if you haven't used dandelion yet, or if you're struggling in any of those areas, we would strongly suggest to go ahead and get some dandelion and give it a go just to see
Yes.
how beneficial it can be for you. So next time you look at the weed, you might think differently.
Exactly. And then one other thing too that I think is amazing is it helps reduce inflammation.
Yes.
And most pain is a result of inflammation. So if you reduce the inflammation, you reduce pain in the body. And so even with that, I think that is just so amazing. And this is so shamanic because we're going to be talking about shifting perspectives, on how we look at life and how we look at this planet. And here we are, we're looking at a weed that is growing in our yard. And yet that very weed could possibly save your life. So it's a different way of perceiving something in life, which is, I think, a perfect segue into what shamanism is all about, because shamanism is really about coming into right relationship with life, with yourself, with others, with this planet. And when you come into right relationship, it's really about shifting perspectives. It's almost like can you can literally just completely turn your paradigm upside down through shamanism and change your life forever just by shifting your perspective and your relationship to yourself and life. So anyway, I just think that's so cool that we're talking about dandelion, because it's like just shifting a perspective
Mm-hmm.
can make you look at this plant differently. And it's just so reflective of our relationship with Mother Earth and what she provides to us, and being more conscious of her wisdom and the things that she has here for us to heal. And we just take it for granted. We just think, oh, it's no big deal. And yet something that's growing in our front yard could change our life. So
Absolutely.
anyway, I just thought that was so interesting because we're talking about shamanism, and as I was exploring and really reflecting, like, how am I going to talk about this? How are we going to talk about shamanism? That is really a core teaching
About you, if you allow it to.
Yes. That's what I loved about journey work, because it gets you out of the concepts. Like we have so many sacred texts here. We have so many roadmaps
Yes.
from our ancestors. We have the Bible, we have the Bhagavad Gita, we have all of these amazing books that help us as roadmaps here about on this human journey. But when you read it, it's kind of a mental concept, and sometimes you'll get a feeling or a download. What I loved about the journey, it became an experience. It wasn't something that was just here. And it's like, I know this to be true, right?
Right.
When I did journey, I got to know it to be true by feeling it, experiencing it, and being there. And it deepened my testimony of spirit, of the afterlife, of who I am. It brought it all together, because I'm stubborn. I don't want to just be told that something is right.
Yes, me too.
Right. I want to have a personal experience. I want to really feel it in my heart. And that was the beauty and the gift that Journey gave to me. And it was something I had to earn. Like I said, just like when I work with you or work with any of my students, I mean, we don't just jump right in. We work on building that foundation through meditation and visualization, so you can go into an altered state of consciousness, drug-free,
Yes.
without plant medicines or anything, be able to go into those altered states of consciousness. And anyone can do it.
Yeah.
Anyone.
It's the practice, and it's the intention and the dedication, but it's naturally who our spirit is.
Yes.
It goes back to the essence of who we are.
Yes.
Is this divine connection, this divine wisdom.
Thank you for watching Modern Sages. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
We are so grateful for your support. We have an Instagram account as well as on Facebook. We have our podcast, which is the Modern Sages podcast.
And we are so excited to launch our Gifts of Spirit classes in our Modern Sages Mystery School.
Absolutely. Oh, we're so excited. So we're going to link the information below in the show notes for more information about our mystery school.